Hi everyone, welcome to Watergoddess Tarot. So today we're doing a quick reading on messages from your higher self. We're quickly going to tap into your higher self and see the urgent messages that you need to hear at this point of time. Okay? For the same, we have 3 images, 3 options to choose from. I'll show you the close-ups as well. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. You can pause the video, take your time and choose the image that you feel drawn to the most intuitively. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out what your higher self wants to say to you right now. For you we have Judgment upright, Pillar of light, and promise of the future. Okay. Now pile number 1. Your higher self wants you to know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be in your life, doing exactly what you're doing right now. Okay. In your present time, you are in perfect sync with the energies of the universe. So you are not behind in life, you're not ahead in life, you are exactly where you're supposed to be, going through what you're meant to go through. Now, if you like it, very good. If you do not like it and you want to bring certain changes in your present reality, then your higher self is trying to tell you that you are in the energies to make the required changes. But you will have to have more faith. You will have to, I would say, have more hope. Not just in the fact that there is a higher power that got your back, but also in yourself. If you're someone who's too judgmental when it comes to your own self, this is the time for you to get rid of all your judgments and give life a fair chance, because life is ready to give you that chance. Your higher self wants you to know that you're constantly being supported on this journey of life, and you are also receiving some signs and synchronicities from the universe. These signs and synchronicities could come in the form of numbers, in the form of songs, in the form of a particular message getting repeated in your head time and again, or you spotting feathers, crossing path with a particular bird, or receiving coins from somewhere. It's for you to understand that you're receiving signs. And for a lot of you, I strongly feel that when the universe is trying to communicate with you, you do understand. Now, if you are hoping that the universe is going to answer you, answer each and every question and give you clarity on a platter, then that is not going to happen. The universe wants you to take a leap of faith in life. You know what you're meant to do on this planet. You're ready for it. So you have to have more confidence. You need to have more faith. You are talented. But you will need to take that leap of faith if you really want to achieve something in life, if you really want to attain some kind of clarity, if you really want to be something or somebody. You have a plan in mind. Even if you do not have a plan in mind, pile number 1, there are certain ideas that you have in your mind. And you're being reminded through this reading to kind of work on those ideas so that you can materialize them. You have that ability to do so. Okay? You're someone whose vibration is rising. You do not need 100 people to come and tell you what you're supposed to do. Your guidance is coming from within, and you're being encouraged to trust your intuition the most at this point of time. You do not need anyone's opinion. You do not need anyone's support. And this, I'm talking about not just the people around you, but also when it comes to your angels and spirit guides. You are in that energy that you do not need them at this point of time. You have their support. You are protected. But You don't need that energy because a part of you kind of is overly dependent on your angels and your spirit guides, and your higher self is asking you to reduce that dependency. Your higher self wants you to have more faith in that energy, that wisdom that exists within you. Your higher self is giving you a promise through this reading that the future is very bright. Yes, the current scenario might be a bit difficult, but you need to understand that you are closing out a cycle. And only when you are going to close this cycle is when you will be able to have a new beginning to yourself. There is a fresh start that is waiting for you. And it is never too late to start anything new in life. Pile number 1, this is your time to experiment in life. Your higher self wants you to go outside of your comfort zone, to take some risks in life and do things that really make you happy. Do not play safe. If you want to do something, please do it. Even if it's not going to materialize as per your vision, you're still going to learn something out of it. There is nothing known as failure in life. Your higher self wants you to get rid of your fear of failure. What if things do not work out? It's okay. Even if things do not work out, at least you will not have that guilt of not trying. You'll be happy that you did give it a try. So please do it for your higher self. Please do it for your inner child. This is your time to work towards fulfilling your dreams. Everything that you're seeking outside of yourself is within you. And there's nobody who can help you the way you can help yourself. So do not feel that you're not capable enough of handling what life has to offer. You're very much capable. You have all the qualities within you that are required for you to take this leap of faith. You are intelligent, you have wisdom, you are someone who's knowledgeable, you're creative. So stop doubting yourself. Your higher self is literally promising you through this reading that success is going to be ours, but it's only going to come to us when you will do something new, when you will try your hands at something that you've never done before. If you want to do it, then please go for it. Because the new beginning that you're about to step into, okay, and this new beginning is going to knock at your door within 8 months from whenever you're listening to this reading. For some of you, it could be just 8 days also. Within 8 months, or probably before August, a lot of life-changing events, situations, and experiences are going to knock at your door. You're going to be a different person altogether, and you're only being prepared for that. And for most of you, you're ready. Even if you feel you're not ready, your higher self is telling you that you are ready. Please have more faith in yourself. Okay? If you have a pet cat, then your cat is your biggest cheerleader. If you are someone who is fond of cats, take this as a message that this is your pile. It's a confirmation. A cat spirit is also protecting you. Could even be your guide. So all you need to understand from this reading is that it is safe for you to take that leap of faith, because the days ahead are brighter, shinier, happier. Okay? So overall, this is what I have for you, pile number 1. And with this, we come to the end of your reading. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out what your higher self wants to say to you. For you we have the Magician in reverse, the ever unfolding rose, and we have empowerment. Okay. Now pile number 2. Your higher self wants you to be more gentle with yourself. You are looking at yourself from very harsh eyes. There is a need for you to love yourself more because you're worthy of everything in life. There is a lot of negative self-talk. There is lack of confidence. There is that uneasiness around you feeling comfortable when it comes to you showcasing your emotions or you being vulnerable in front of the world. Now over here, what you need to understand is that there are people who literally sit back and think as to how you do certain things the way you do it, how well you carry yourself, how magnetic you are, how they wish they could swap their life with you. But look at you. You are looking at yourself from overly critical eyes. And this is something that your higher self is asking you to put a full stop on. You know, you're that kind of a person who can turn anything into gold. You're that talented. You're that magical. You're an alchemist, pile number 2. But the fact is that you do not realize your own power. And I'm having a little bit of irritation around my throat while I'm giving this message. And this clearly tells me that you're afraid to speak your truth. You're afraid to take a stand for yourself. And yes, this could stem out of your past, your traumatic childhood, or whatever, everything that you have been through in your life. It's a sum total of that. But your higher self is telling you that it is safe for you to open your heart and cry your heart out. At this point of time, for a lot of you, pile number 2, you are going through a heart chakra awakening. You will be put in situations where you will be forced to face your difficult emotions. The more you will try to run away from facing those emotions, the more those emotions are going to run after you so that you address them. All your life, you have been running away from feeling your feelings. And your higher self is telling you that now is the time. Now is the time for you to shed your inhibitions and accept yourself for who you are. Take pride in your vulnerability. You do not realize how many people are dying to be like you, to have a life that you are blessed with. Your higher self is literally kind of wanting to shake you up at this point of time and is trying to tell you that, you know what? Please, it's high time. Realize your worth. Stop settling for less in life. Stop undervaluing yourself. Stop undermining. Stop being quiet when you need to speak up for yourself. Your higher self wants you to come out of that zone of you being a people pleaser, you being a yes man, you making sure that you're keeping everyone happy. A person who works hard towards keeping everyone happy is the one who's left behind. And the journey always starts from within. If you are not going to choose yourself, pile number 2, nobody's going to choose you, no matter what anybody says. So for once, please let your guard down. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to allow people to love you. If you will not allow people to love you, you'll never be able to experience the love that you have craved all your life. You know, there's a void around your heart center. I don't know if you're someone who has an issue around expressing your feelings that is basically stemming from your childhood, but it's a fact. You have a difficulty in expressing yourself. You have a lot of difficulty in letting your guards down. And now either you have someone in your life, or life is pushing you in that direction where you're being forced to be vulnerable, where you're being forced to feel your feelings. And trust me, it is happening for you. Everything that is crashing down in your life, it's happening for you. If you feel that why all of this is happening in my life, why am I feeling so down in the dumps on a daily basis, why am I not good for anybody? It is because the universe is pushing you in that direction so that you can understand how valuable and worthy you are, and how there are so many people in your life who not just want to be like you, but also want to be a part of, a part of your inner circle. I strongly feel, pile number 2, you have someone in your life, or there is someone who's about to enter into your life from a romantic perspective, who's going to play a very important role in opening the blockages that are there in your heart. And there's a lot of wind at this point of time in my vicinity. So if you're able to hear the sound, it is because the energy is very intense. And this is the same intense energy that's present in your life. So if you are feeling very intense on an emotional level, it's because this is the need of the hour. You need to feel these intense emotions because you've been running away from them all your life. Vulnerability is something that makes you very uncomfortable. And the universe, your higher self, is purposely putting you in this situation so that you let your guards down for once and for all, and understand that being vulnerable is not a weakness. Feeling emotions, being expressive, crying is not for the weak. Only a person who's strong, only a person who is confident, only a person who is brave, who's courageous, lets out their emotions in front of the world without being afraid of how they're going to be judged for it. And you're being encouraged for the same. This entire cycle might seem very difficult, to be very honest, okay? But then you need to understand that unless you will be broken into pieces, you'll never be able to come back home to yourself. So this entire process of you feeling a lot of pain around your heart center, or you breaking down on an everyday basis, you crying a lot, you fighting a lot with someone who is your life partner or someone who you really love, or you coming out of a breakup, it is all for you. It is all so that you can grow in life. It is all so that you can understand your power, so that you can understand how capable you are, so that you can take a step towards your personal growth. All your life, pile number 2, you have been living for somebody else. Let me tell you that. And now your higher self wants you to take the reins of your life in your own hands and start doing things for yourself, for someone who really loves you. You love yourself, but I strongly feel you have someone in your life who really loves you a lot. It is safe for you to love that person. It is safe for you to be emotional and vulnerable in front of him or her, because they are going to be your support. They are going to be your pillar in your journey ahead. And if you do not have this person, then understand that this person is within you. Your higher self wants you to start focusing towards working on your chakras. If the need be, get your chakra analysis done and understand where the issues are stemming from and how you can work towards resolving those issues. There's a blockage around your solar plexus. There's a very, very, very solid blockage around your bottom 3 chakras. Your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. Then comes your heart center. That's kind of, I would say, churning at this point of time, because it wants to get rid of all the blockages that are there. You should work with crystals like citrine and carnelian, tiger's eye. Your higher self wants you to start valuing yourself more. You need to work on your confidence levels. You need to love yourself more. You need to have more faith in yourself. If there are certain ideas, now is the time for you to work on those ideas. Your higher self is pushing you towards you becoming a better version of yourself, so that you can do what you want to do. Even you do not realize what your worth is, what your power is, how capable you are. Through this reading, your higher self is kind of shaking you up and telling you that, you know what, you deserve much more in life. But in order to attain that, all you need is more confidence in yourself. Your higher self really is encouraging you to work on your self-esteem, your willpower. Add more discipline to your life. There's a solid need for you to be more disciplined, because it's only discipline that's going to shape your personality. It's only routine that is really going to bring you back home to yourself. You need to ground your energies. You really, really, really need to. You're here for a reason, pile number 2. Do not criticize yourself. Accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself for who you are, and understand that you're worth every ounce of love that comes your way. I don't know who made you feel so unloved. I don't know how things have transpired in your life, but this reading is trying to tell you that you are worthy of being loved. You're worthy of being cherished. You are worthy. You are loved. You're capable. You are a beautiful person. And you need to have a strong sense of self. If you really want someone to love you, it's very important for you to love yourself first. If you want someone to respect you, you need to start respecting yourself. Your higher self is pushing you towards you being confident in who you are and in what you bring to the table. Express yourself. Speak your truth. Do not be afraid. This is your time to take action in life. This is not your time to sit and cry and wait for somebody else to come and save you. You might have someone really special who is doing all of this for you, but they alone also will not be able to do it. You will have to man up or woman up and take your own responsibility. Become a team with that person. If you do not have a person, then just become a team with God and do it, because you're capable of so much more in life. Okay, pal number 2? I'm giving you a very, very, very big warm bear hug at this point of time, because you really need it. You're a beautiful person. Yes, it's difficult to get over everything that you have been through, but it's important. It is very, very, very important for yourself, for your future, for your present, for your happiness, for your well-being. So heal. And these firecrackers are an added confirmation that once you take a step towards this journey of yours, it's just going to be nothing but happiness, celebration, joy, and victory, for sure. Okay? So with this, we come to the end of your reading. And yeah, that's it. That's about it, pile number 2. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out what your higher self wants to say to you. For you, we have King of Pentacles in reverse, Protection upright, and your last card says Guidance. Okay. Alright, pile number 3. Now here your higher self wants you to be more generous with your resources, I would say. Maybe there was the time in your life when you were very charitable, when you used to, I would say, share your resources with the people who are less privileged. And now something has happened that either you've stopped doing it or you're doing it at your convenience, whatever the case be. This could be you being very regular with doing charity work in the past and now maybe you've stopped it, or just you being generous in general, in any shape, way or form. Okay. This could be you putting out content on social media, for example, that really helps people out. But maybe your speed has reduced at this point of time, or you're not able to put that many videos out there. So you are kind of being encouraged to do that more often. Your higher self wants you to be there for the people in your community. Your higher self wants you to serve people more. It's for you to see. If you have money, please start doing charitable work. Do donations. Do food donations if possible. I mean, however you want to donate, do it in that way. But there is more than money that's there to you that you kind of need to share with the world. That's why I'm using the word resources, because for each one of you it's going to be different. I just gave an example of a content creator because it just came very naturally to me. But then not every person choosing this pile is a creator. Okay, for example, if you're someone who is a business owner, or even if you're someone who's in a 9-to-5, you need to do something that you were doing in the past but you stopped doing recently. Now you'd know what it is. And your higher self is pushing you towards that. Because you're meant to do that over here. And if you're not doing it, you're only, I would say, accumulating your debts. Don't do that. Clear your debt as much as you can. Okay? Also, pile number 3, you're someone who's very, very, very energy sensitive. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a light worker. You for sure are either a very, very, very sensitive person, a highly sensitive person, an HSP, or you are someone who is into this healing industry. Because only a person with a lot of emotions, with someone who's an empath, is going to get affected by the energies. Okay? Your higher self is telling you that your energy is being, I would say, misused at this point of time, because either you're not cutting cords with people who you're interacting with, or you're giving away the energy without even realizing, and you're absorbing the energies of the people around you. Whatever it is, there's a solid need for you to A, cleanse your energies, and B, to protect your energies. There is evil eye on you. There are psychic attacks that are happening. Please understand, I don't want to scare you at this point of time. All I want you to do is to amp up your protection, to just do something that you were doing in the past and you're not doing now. Again, I'll give you example. If you're someone who was too much into prayer, meditation, mantra chanting, and you've recently stopped it, or for XYZ reasons you're not able to do it regularly, it's for you to just bring yourself back in that routine and start doing it every single day. That's how you're going to take your power back. Because I strongly feel that your energy is very fragmented. Your energy is being distributed, or it is just someone is trying to drain you energetically. It could genuinely be someone who's very jealous of you, or it could just be you not being able to cut ties with people, or not being able to kind of close that energy cycle. So for example, if you're someone who's a channeler, okay, maybe you're not able to close that channeling session once you're done. Maybe that energetic cleansing is not happening. Or you're someone who has come out of a very traumatic relationship. Maybe you are not able to move on from that person because there's still some kind of trauma bonding that's happening. Please understand, pile number 3, for everyone it's going to be different. And I genuinely would advise you to use sage to cleanse your energies. You can use Epsom salt, take salt water baths. You can, do rituals to protect yourself from evil eye. You can, as I've said, chant, meditate, pray, go visit a temple and connect with the deity. Get back to your prayer lifestyle. Start wearing protection crystals like black Suleimani. Black Suleimani works the best. You can also wear black obsidian. It really depends on you, what crystal you feel attracted towards. I personally feel that black Suleimani works really well when it comes to protection from evil eye and black magic and everything on the similar line, psychic attacks. Okay? You need to get your power back. You're giving away your power to a lot many people. And now let's just consider you being a human without any labels, okay? I'm again giving a very random example, a very general example. Everyone will be able to connect with this example. So for example, you are someone who's just sitting in your home and you have very argumentative family members in your vicinity who are just fighting, talking, arguing. Even if you're not participating in that, pile number 3, you're absorbing their energies and you are not able to regulate those energies. They are kind of dumping their problems onto you without even knowing that they're doing that, and you're also not realizing that you're receiving that. So the problem over here is that you're not understanding that you're taking the baggage from the people around you without even realizing that you're absorbing someone else's pain and you're giving your energy away. So if you're sleeping a lot, if you are tired a lot, if you feel drained a lot, either you have people in your energy field who are draining you of your energy, or you have some kind of evil eye or psychic attack that's happening, and you need to protect yourself. You need to remove yourself. You need to connect with God. The easiest way for you to get rid of all the negativity is to connect with God. And to be very honest, yours is the only pile number 3, that has the energy of Ganpati Bappa, Vishnu ji, Shiv ji and Brahma ji. Okay? You have these energies. These energies are with you. They're supporting you. They're guiding you throughout. You are someone who has the potential to be a guide to people. You are someone who's constantly receiving messages from the universe. You could even be someone who already knows that, there is something that's happening in the background against you. You're that intuitive, pile number 3. Your higher self is asking you to connect with the energies of Vishnu ji, Shiv ji, Brahma ji, Ganpati Bappa. Visit a temple, start chanting, start praying, get back to your prayer lifestyle. It's very, 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 very important for you. For a lot of you, you need to connect with Kal Bhairava. You need to connect with his energy. If you feel that you need some guidance from a tarot reader, from a psychic, from an astrologer, please go ahead and take that guidance. Please go ahead and do it. Your higher self is giving you a green light through this reading that it is safe for you to do this. Your intention needs to be true. If your intention is true, if you're not harming anyone with the information that you're getting from a psychic, then so be it. Please get that guidance. It's really, really, really going to help you out. Your higher self is telling you that you're someone who is naturally very psychic and intuitive. You're getting messages in your dreams. You're being asked to maintain a dream journal. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 33 days, some kind of deity is going to give you a visit in your dreams. And this message is for a lot of you. A deity is going to give some kind of message in your dreams. So please start keeping a dream journal. Whatever deity you believe in, pile number 3, that deity wants you to know that whatever challenges you're going through, that deity is protecting you. Those challenges are going to come to an end. If you're facing any issues in regards to your finances and your career, you're going to get relief. Okay? Your higher self through this reading is telling you that God really loves you. Good news is definitely going to knock at your door. And if you are having some kind of issues in dealing with the men in your life, your relationship with those men is also going to improve within the next 33 days. You are someone who's first meant to go through your experiences, and then you are the one who's going to guide people. You have that much wisdom inside of you. You have the blessings of so many gods. Oh my God, pile number 3. Your higher self is telling you through this reading that if you want to figure out what your psychic gifts are, please go ahead with it. Whatever you want to figure out about yourself, do not hesitate. It's just that you need to know how to protect yourself energetically and how to regulate your energies, how to close that energy circle after every reading, after every channeling session, after every interaction with a normal person, also even if you're not a reader. If you go to office every single day, whenever you're coming back home, just do a cleansing ritual. It's hardly going to take 5 minutes, not more than that. But do it for yourself. You really, really need to take care of your soul, of your energy system, of your own vibrations, because you are someone who is over here to enlighten the world. And the forces will work against you to stop you from doing that. If you are feeling these blockages, if you're feeling everything is working against you, your career is not picking up, finances are acting up all of a sudden, it's because the negative forces are working against you. But you need to amp up your protection by connecting with the deities who you believe in. And the moment God is going to step in the picture, everything will be taken care of. But you need to have a very, very, very strict sadhana, for sure. Without that, I'm not forcing sadhana onto you, But if you don't believe in this concept of sadhana, if you don't believe in God, then maybe this is not your pile, or this is not your reading, or I'm not your reader. This is for someone who is open towards God, spirituality, sadhana, balancing of the chakras, understanding their own powers, using their powers for the highest good. Okay? Your higher self is telling you, pile number 3, you got this. Yes, life has been tough, but the next 33 days, I mean, whenever you're listening to this reading, within 33 days from that particular day, life will definitely bring some kind of good news and things will become better for you. That's what your higher self wants you to know. All right? So with this, we come to the end of your reading. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!